All right, welcome back to another episode of Rockstar Reactions. Rockstar Reacts is your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member, turn on your notifications, hit that bell, follow SmutfreeTV on Instagram. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets, no cap. All right, man, let's get into this. Now, this is a response back to this guy. Now, I didn't even know this guy's name until this came across my desk, right? When I called in, I didn't know who he was. I just caught wind of a guy really just popping it, and really having a one-sided narrative. You know, when media, you're not supposed to be biased, right? Yeah, your opinion is your opinion, but don't stand on that side too long to where it make it look like, oh, you against me. Because, you know, like I said, I don't judge nobody. I let God, the judge, and the jury do that. But everybody got an opinion. So this guy named Rukus, you know, I guess he from Long Beach, whatever. He was popping it on no jumper. I called in to check temperature. Simple. We had a dialogue, conversation. I couldn't get through to him. It didn't seem like I was getting through to him. It wasn't making no sense. So I turned up a little bit, you know, and said my piece. Feel me? Did I ask for a fade? Did I ask for a squabble? No. I wasn't that mad. I mean, the homie wanted me to scare him and tell him, you know, we gonna come up there, but I really just addressed it like a professional. I realized, like, trying to be an adult about it. But, you know, I see this now. This thing came across my desk, you know. He went on the Viral Way podcast. I guess these his boys to respond because he felt some type of way when, you know, if it was that much of an issue, like we could have hopped on the line right after that. We could have, you know, did all that. So everybody talking about what they wouldn't do for internet, what they do, but they quick to make a response and do this, put my name in the title. So we gonna see what these guys got to say about the low. You understand me? It's a lot going on right now. So let's see what Rukus and the Viral Way podcast has to say about me calling, checking temperature on Rukus. Let's go.
Because your boy Rockstar is back out in the media crashing out. So we gonna get into that because he calling out fades. But one fade that he looked like he was trying to call out.
Don't say me. Did he? Because I ain't watching nigga shit, bro.
Hold on. So Rockstar calls in as you're live on No Jumper News. For the people that don't know what's going on, you give your breakdown of what happened between Rockstar and Blacc Sam, like every social media internet personality did. But you got backdoored. So apparently Remo from No Jumper,
the weird nigga with the Bass Pro hat all the time. Just so y'all know specifically, the nigga in the corner looking like Cuba Gooding Jr.
So they say,
damn, he trying to diss Remo. Why you dissing Remo? Remo ain't do nothing, man. Remo ain't hurt a fly.
You know, they say he a cop, so he pulled a cop move. So he wound up texting Rockstar saying y'all was up there talking mad shit about him or whatever. So he called in and got to pressing your line. And the way he was pressing you, in my head the whole time I'm thinking, why you didn't press whack 100 like that? Because if you listen to the phone call,
see, but then and see, look, here we go, phone call. Hold on.
The night before, where he got on the live with Academics. I don't know why these niggas keep going to Academics when street shit happened. Academics backdoored him because he got Rockstar on the line, and the whole time he got Whack waiting to come in the line. So he probably had him on mute. So as he talking, boom, 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 he click Whack in, Whack get to going crazy. Bitch.
Okay. But this is where I gotta stop it, right? Like I say, this is over the phone. Like, I'm not about to waste my energy and yell in the phone. Like, if I get punked over the phone, oh well. Like, that's what y'all think? Okay. Like, I'm not about to argue. I don't tongue wrestle. Like, once I see we not having a dialogue where it's a back and forth thing, I can get off, you get off. If somebody's overpowered, you can have it. You can have it. It's no reason for me to continue. I be having stuff going on. I got people around me, kids, all type of stuff. It look crazy that I'm yelling in the phone. Like, how that look? these guys got to be for real. Be more sensible. Be more logical when it comes to this. Y'all talking about a phone. Ain't none of this happening in person. Y'all talking about a phone. All right, come on.
Ass nigga, well, you know how Wack do.
He was calling him a bitch ass nigga.
Right? Yeah, man, Wack was talking.
See, look. Oh, he was calling him woo. See, look, over the phone. What you supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do over the phone?
And then he said he got marked out. Then they let Luce Cannon on the line. Luce Cannon is saying even more diabolical shit, talking about fuck your kids, fuck your mom, I'll slap your kid. Like, he's saying the craziest shit, the shit that you can't come back from. So all of this occurs. Rockstar, I really don't hear him really too much going crazy on him the way he was crazy on
like he was begging the niggas to not be mad. I'm like, come on, man. Like, from the little clip I heard, he was just like, come on. Like, he was like, y'all tripping. Like, y'all don't really understand. Like, he was pleading. No,
that's what I'm getting at. And for people that don't know, Rockstar has been in cahoots with Wack 100 to do content via Clubhouse. So they've been running plays on Clubhouse, doing a bunch of messy drama.
First of all, you see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all think y'all know, but y'all don't know. We was running plays. We never really ran a play. Everything happened natural. Everything happened just, organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't make this up. We used to have fun on there. Yeah, we used to, crack jokes, and, it get a little crazy, but come on, bro. Stop acting like I'm just so in cahoots with this man and I was lining up people, because that's really not the case. If you know, you know. And obviously y'all don't know. Y'all acting like y'all know, but y'all don't know. Trust me. Go tap in with some real ones from around that really know what's going on. They gonna tell you, like, I'm not for all that, bro. Like, it is what it is. I know that's how it may look, and that's what y'all taking from it. But y'all gotta really understand it to really give a good take on it. You understand? Because right now it's just an outside take. It's not really understanding everything in between.
BS on Clubhouse. So the same way Wack 100 is treating Rockstar right now, he done treated him like this before on Clubhouse when they fell out. He done literally treated him in his own room. So the fact that Rockstar is willing to take all this verbal lashing for the sake of content and go against his so-called childhood friend, Blacc Sam, and his deceased childhood friend, Nipsey Hussle, and work with the man that's essentially was dissing your dead homie for content, that alone was crazy. But enough of that. How did you feel when he called in and pressed his line on you?
Okay, wait, let me just clarify. So has he said he wanted to catch my face since the situation at No Jumper?
No. He said he wanted to catch Blacc Sam. But I'm saying the way he was talking to you
at that time,
at that moment, I could hear if you would have came at him more aggressively, he would have. It sounded like he was gonna call a fade out because he was like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's up with niggas," and I'm like, "Well, this is the wrong niggas to see what's up with."
Yeah. So I just had to clarify, because if a nigga been calling out fades after that, like, yeah. Come on, bro. For real? We can do that. I'm not Wack 100, so I ain't no nigga that's gonna talk about things and not do it. Like if a nigga need that, just tell me, you could get it. That's where I'm gonna leave that. If you really need that, I don't know what it's gonna do for you to get, pieced up by a nigga from Long Beach. Whatever and if you fade me, ain't none of that. Break it up. Oh, nigga only going for the shoulders, nigga. I'm going to slam the fuck out of a nigga and choke the nigga till he's damn near dead, if not.
Bro, you're not finna do none of that, bro. You're not finna do nada. All right? It sound good. It look good. You popping it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even mentioned no violence with you. So for you to even feel like you have to explain all that just shows me what type of individual you are.
Don't touch me, because I'm definitely gonna have a homie with the pistol somewhere in the vicinity. That's how I fight. Just let y'all know. Like, I ain't no actor. I ain't no personality trying to get a viral moment. If we gonna do the shit, it's gonna be that person and me. Not saying I'm him, but it's gonna be that person and me, and it's gonna be one of us gonna walk away and one of us gonna fight till the other person give up or they can't move or whatever. That's just any fight you want to do with me. That's for anybody who wants to catch my fade. General rules that are gonna happen. If you don't want to do that, stop talking about you want to fade me. So, not saying he said that because he didn't. But with that situation when he called in, I gave my opinion on what happened with the situation with Wack. So I said, bro got marked out. He didn't like that. But bro, look, Whack 100 was to your face. Well, not to your face, but over the phone.
See, like I said, not to my face. Stop acting like it's to my face. Ain't nothing ever been to my face. And then you say over the phone. Come on, bro. Are we talking about over the phone? Y'all want a nigga to yell at the top of his lungs. Y'all want me to lose my voice. You want me to wake my kids up. You want me I'm confused. You want me to wake my next door neighbor up, like to yell at y'all on the phone. I'm not finna do that. Like, I'm not finna do that. Now, in person, we can get cracking. You feel me? And oh yeah, then you got to think, oh well, Blacc Sam, bro. Listen. I promise you, bro. I promise you, God has gave me a lot of restraint. You know, it's been a lot of prayer. You know what I'm saying? So, like for all that,
I'm telling you, you got marked out. You got marked out. You got marked out. So that alone should have told you, damn. To people, it looked like I got marked out. So when I said that, it should have been no surprise. And I'm not saying it to like attack you personally because I don't know you, right? And before I said he got marked out, I actually said I commend him for not making it a negative situation. Because I know a lot of pookie-minded niggas would have tried to light the spot up and shoot or do whatever just to salvage their fragile ego. So I said I had respect for bro for not making it a negative situation.
Okay, I could respect. I didn't hear that. I can admit that.
I can give respect and still say what I think about how you handled the situation and how it ended up. And I told the nigga, like, you marked yourself out because if a nigga ain't answering my phone calls or responding to my inbox, I'm not popping up nowhere where the nigga's at because clearly he has an issue with me. So what I'm gonna do is reach out to a nigga who's a mutual acquaintance or friend and say, hey, tell that nigga I'm trying to holler at him. If he holler at you, he holler at you. If he don't, he don't. That's cool. But basically, I gave my opinion. Remo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call that nigga Lawrence Fishburne.
Backdoor artist.
That nigga over there in the corner texting. And before the news started, I was just asking, like, why do this nigga be in here? But now I know. Because I was like, he don't never talk. You know what I'm saying? He don't never give no real input. Not saying he can't, he just doesn't. He sits in the corner. Now I know he's the guy listening and tapping and texting niggas. They up here saying, and that's okay, because that's what they do at No Jumper. That's okay with me. I'm not tripping because whatever I say is what I said, and I'm not going to move off of my square for no nigga. Like, that's not happening. But now we know what Remo's there for, so I got to answer for that.
Remo a cop, cuz.
Writing the transcript.
The dude called in.
Man, they on Remo. He on Remo for no reason. You know, don't be mad at Remo. You was popping it. Remo wasn't the only one that texted me, asked me if I want to come. It was other people that was watching it live. They hit me. So stop blaming Remo.
The dude called in and was like, you're entitled to your opinion. And I was like, okay, so why are we having this conversation? A nigga might have an opinion about me. Express yourself. I guarantee you, niggas could say anything about me on the internet. I'm not going to call you trying to fight you. Niggas, hey, if you want to sit down and have a dialogue with me, that's fine.
But this was the cold part. I didn't understand the calling in and explaining to random people on the internet of what we all saw happen in 4K. So this already happened. So to try to backtrack and make us believe what we seen with our own eyes didn't happen. Like, oh no, you know, this and this and what you would have did. It wasn't about what we would have did. It's about what you actually did. And for Rocstar to be a media personality who does reactions to situations that happen online on Clubhouse all the time.
Right.
Like when someone else gets the short end of the stick or they the butt of the joke, they're the first ones in the room clowning them. So now that the rabbit got the gun, it ain't no fun no more. So now what are you gonna do? You gonna call in to every podcast ever gives a review and press niggas, except you didn't press Blacc Sam, who he pressed the line, and you didn't press Whack 100, who's the one saying, hey, nigga, pull up to No Jumper, we could get down.
Well, the nigga was supposed to fight with Whack 100 that morning at 9 o'clock, and neither one of them showed up. So I don't understand how you was so angry that you didn't show up to that. But ultimately, maybe bro thought I was low-hanging fruit. I don't know this nigga.
That's what I think it was.
You know, niggas be getting used to like niggas like Dejan.
Nah, I mean, I ain't think nothing. I ain't know nothing. And until I heard your voice, I literally on everything I love. They came in the room, said, "Hey man, this guy on live talking about you, woo, woo, this and that." I'm like, "What? Woo, woo. Hey man, you should call in this and that." You know what I'm saying? So I hear Remo, "What's happening? I'm about to call in, woo, woo, all right, woo, woo." So that's what happened. I don't know you from nothing. Once I heard your voice, I started to think like, okay, yeah, this guy kind of soft. He got a light little voice. But at the end of the day, I'm giving you a fair conversation. I'm here. I'm trying to hear you out, but at the same time, explain from what I already heard from you popping it. So that's why I'm coming in the way I'm coming in. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, y'all can take it how you want to. Y'all got heavy opinions over here at the viral way, but you know, y'all don't really know the metrics and in and outs and all this, like, and it's really like it's nothing to over explain. Like you said, y'all minds already made up. Y'all minds already made up. So I'm not about to sit here and try to fight to change it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is.
And niggas like Flakko, who they can try to say shit to and talk greasy to, and they're really not gonna do anything. Listen, bro, I'm not that nigga by any unit of measure, bro. For real, like, I will really fight your ass. I'm not calling out no.
Bro, I'll fight you too, bro. That's nothing. Stop saying. See, I haven't brought up fight this whole time with you at all. You know that, and you said that. Have you heard anything about fade? Nothing. You the one keep enticing. You will fight me because you obviously feel pressed because y'all had to make this video about it. If you didn't feel pressed, now who's really insecure?
Yeah, nigga, I don't lead with gangbanging in ignorance or nothing like that, but you can't call me like you're gonna threaten me, which I'm gonna give to him. He didn't threaten me. He kept it professional to an extent, but what I have to say is, bro is contradicting himself from the jump, because first he started saying, what is this nigga talking about and this and that, and I don't know you, and I wasn't trying to create a scene. Then he said, you're a consumer, right? You believe the content, and all the stuff that was said between me and Whack is content. Okay, bro, so if it's content, why are you calling into No Jumper getting mad? Like, really sound?
I never said that. I said it's nonsense. You believe in that nonsense. I didn't say no content is nonsense. You believe I really called him giving drops and locations. Y'all dumb. Y'all believe anything. If you believe that, you believe anything. Why would I call this man and give a drop location? Why? He can't even come up to the Marathon Burger. He's not even allowed up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I call him and be giving him drops to do what? To do what with who? Come on, bro. Y'all sound crazy. That's how I know, like, y'all have a perception of who these internet people, and it's not all what it's cracked up. Listen, I'm just a regular guy, homie. Straight from South Central, you know what I'm saying? Living in Arizona now. Like, it's just regular, bro. I ain't gotta overprove and show y'all that I'm this tough guy and I'm this big crib. It's not that. You feel me? I'm chill, I'm cool, I'm really a player, I'm really about my business, I'm really about my money. You know what I'm saying? So all that other stuff, it just be irrelevant to me. Like, but it's important to y'all. So
I'm emotional, impressed if it's just content.
And this is the
selective
thing
about it.
We're all consumers because we all consume the content. That's why we were doing reactions to it.
I just don't consume that nigga's content because it's not interesting. But
bro, if the second you get in the media,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dude salty. Dude is salty. He's saying weird stuff now. He in his feelings, man. He pressed. They had to do this because he was pressed by this for sure.
You are now a public figure. So anything you do in your lifetime that makes it to the internet is going to be consumed and discussed as content. That's a part of the risk that you take once you take on a job of doing the media. You put yourself out there to be vulnerable to the world. So if you did not like the results of the situation, you should have acted differently.
Bro, a nigga made a whole cartoon about me. Like, niggas roasted me for months with that Tariq shit.
Yeah, that Bucci bitch.
I never called nobody crying, yo, niggas in here talking about me and all that. It's like, bro, you got to have a tougher skin. And on top of that, until you address Blacc, you just can't even address me.
And that was my point is, I don't know why people think all podcasters are the same, because the goofy niggas got the motion and they got the torch. So they categorize everybody as these type of, academics, the Flakkos and the goofies that you could just pick on like that. So I'm thinking he see you, okay, this dude, you know, this proper talking, look like a square, kind of look like Flakko. Oh yeah, he's low hanging fruit.
And I was laying back like Flakko with the fat
yeah,
in his stomach.
He like, I'm gonna get part of my rep back by pressing his line. But what he didn't realize was that just made it worse. You're just digging a deeper hole. If you're not gonna go address Whack or Luce, who's actually calling you out.
Bro, I addressed all these cats. That's how I know y'all don't pay attention to none of the content. And y'all just one-sided with this. Y'all being biased, homie. I thought people do their research. Do your research, homie. Really go do your research. I've been pressing the gas. I've been foot on necks. All right? Like, ain't nobody done what I've done, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, like, dealing with these individuals, come on, bro. Really put my foot down on niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you speak on me, bro, just really do your research before, so you could really justify and decipher for yourself. Because right now you're just looking at it from the Black Sam thing and all that. You didn't even know me before this, so I could tell. So it just seems like this a bunch of Google stuff that popped up with headlines and you went for it, because it's not adding up.
Well, it's too late to address Black Sam. We're going to get to that later because that was supposed to be addressed on the spot. Now, if you felt like you handled it the best way you could, which that's what he said, but I don't believe it because he keeps asking everybody, well, how do you think I handled it? That's somebody that's unsure of themselves and looking for reassurance.
I'm going to tell you, bro.
Listen, I'm not unsure of myself. It is what it is. I like to give people feedback. I like to see what people think and how one-sided, one-track minded they are. You understand? That's why I use for content. I use that for my content. I use that to dissect conversations, to create the conversation, right? To just put people different perspectives on it. What would you did, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I mean, you hear it all the time. So yeah, I really pick people's brains and pick apart perspectives, right? So that's my job. So don't criticize me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't criticized y'all one bit. I don't even know y'all to even be talking on y'all. I wasn't even gonna respond to this, do this. Like, but you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, we could always have that conversation, have no problem, but just get your facts straight and really do your research, your homework before speaking on me.
Oh, Rockstar, you handled that situation the right way, but you should not have ever put yourself in that situation. And if you swing, you bet not miss. And when you tried to press me, you missed by a mile, nigga. And I give you that you don't know me, right? But at the same time, don't try to get like you got clown. Don't try to like save your rep off of the next nigga, bro. Just have a real moment with your camera and your microphone and just tell niggas where you coming from, because that's what a man does. A man don't go try to aggress against another man because he feels like he got, you know, played or marked out or his ego was hurt. Like, that just made you look even.
So what are you doing? It seemed like you doing the same thing by responding. You was so pressed. You felt so pressed. Your homie felt pressed for you. Your homie saying you got pressed. You didn't feel pressed, but your homie saying that you got pressed. So y'all had to make a video about this. So what that tell me about you? You understand? I didn't even know who you was. This just came across my desk. So let me tap in. Let me, you know, because you know, I like the Viral Way podcast. I like what they be doing and all that. But now when I hear people talking without even knowing no facts, no research, no history, haven't done nothing, it bothers me. It kind of irks me. Because I don't speak on stuff I don't know if I'm not fully experienced in that section or that category or whatever the case may be. So now I'm looking at y'all kind of sideways because I'm like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, it ain't even that. Like, you ain't even knowing the real. But, you know, everybody got the right to opinion. The internet is undefeated and people's minds be already made up. And I'm not here to change that.
Weaker,
because it seems like he's in between. It seems like he's in between, feeling like he did the right thing, but then at the same time, his ego is hurt, where he's seeing all the tweets and the videos where he like, I felt like I reacted the right way, but then niggas think I'm a mark, so I gotta kind of say something, or you know what I mean, to kind of salvage my reputation. But if you feel like that was your homie, which he continuously says him and Black Sam is cool like that, then it was a situation that unfortunately everybody saw it. But if y'all know what it is between each other, then you should have just let it be what it is and just call it at that. I think everything after the situation is what's making it worse than what it is.
But facts. But what I seen with y'all situation was, you ever been on the schoolyard and then two people getting into it, and then the nigga turned down dude fade, and then you laughing, and then he try to get on the nigga that's laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up with you? You hold on, cuz is the one trying to fight you right now. Why are you trying to pick on the nigga in the back laughing? That's what that kind of was.
You trying to come at me, and the whole thing is, bro, like you say he like your brother and all that stuff. Listen, man, niggas can say whatever. I'm not about to fight my brother, no matter how mad I get and no matter what nobody says, because at the end of the day, when all them people are gone, it's going to be my brother. If you calling out Blacc Sanford Fades, which I also heard that, I don't watch y'all content like that, sorry. But if you out here calling out Blacc Sanford Fades, bro, you looking bad, bro. Like you done got, I'm telling you, you let Whack 100 put a battery in your back, my nigga. When that nigga was like, you got marked out, like you.
I ain't nobody put a battery in my back, bro. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all say whatever for whatever. It don't really like. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better, man. Just do better, please. Cause this is terrible at this point. So Rukus, Uncle Rukus, I'm gonna call you Uncle Rukus. I ain't got no problem with you. I ain't got no beef with you, homie. My whole thing was just stop being one-sided. Stop acting like you so against a person when you're talking about a situation when you really don't know them. That'd be my thing. We third party in this media. We never first, second party. Unfortunately, I got to be first party in this situation. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna let people talk. I ain't gonna be running up on everybody, checking everybody. I ain't got time for that. That's what come with this, right? But that right there just rubbed me the wrong way. And then this whole little response right here rubbing me the wrong way. It's like we Black. Like people don't know how to have each other back during times like this. They just want to criticize and ridicule. And it's crazy to me. It's just it's never like oh, I don't know him. I ain't gonna speak on that, or I ain't gonna act like I'm against him. I'm not gonna defend him either, but I'm not gonna act like I'm against him. So it's like y'all gotta do better, man. Y'all just gotta do better. We all gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Viral Way podcast. Y'all know what it is. It's Rocstar 2800. Let me know what you think about this video, what you think about the criticism. Hop in these comments right now. Like, comment, subscribe. Become a member if you haven't been a member already. Be one today. Turn on your notifications. Hit that bell. You understand? Follow SmutfreeTV on Instagram. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know, we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. Stay tuned for more reactions, more rants, more Clubhouse, more interviews, etc. You already know. Run it up. Gone.